All right, good afternoon, NBA fans. We have our second episode of Dubie's Deals today with J-Dub, with focus on Moment Rank's play game that was created a few weeks ago. Play is a DFS-style game where the moments that you have in your Top Shot account are used to accrue points in a DFS scoring system. The main reason I am putting this video out today is because Moment Ranks teamed up with Top Shot legend Dingling for some awesome prizes within this first round of the playoffs. The first day of contest was yesterday, but you can still set lineups up for today and tomorrow. Prizes range from Series 1 moments to base set packs to Top Shot debuts. This video will show you how to set your lineup, and it will give you a little strategy to consider going into tonight's matchups on May 25th. So you can see the Twitter announcement from Moment Ranks as well, with the Dingling Invitational, as they are calling it. You can easily follow Moment Ranks and get to this tweet as well to follow a link and set up an account if you have not already done so on Moment Ranks. But to show you guys real quickly, here is the website on Moment Ranks where you can click to either do a daily contest or head-to-head. You could honestly do both. If you want to do head-to-head, you can create multiple lineups. Daily contest, you would want to do your absolute best possible lineup. But I want to show you also the FAQ section, or FAQ, however you want to say it here. The FAQ section talks about kind of just the details about how the play works. So you have head-to-head where you match up against another owner of Top Shot moments, and you guys each select moments that you have to go up against each other, and then you are only up against that person. But the daily contest, that is up against anybody that creates a lineup, and you're just literally putting up your absolute best score possible. You could also see on the FAQ section how everything is scored. There's a base score, and then there's also a moment boost. So you can see points are 1, assists 1.5, steals 2, block shots 2, rebounds 1. The moment boost, you have to get activated if the player beats his 10-day average from whatever type of play your moment is. So what you have to understand here is that Moment Ranks is using the moments that you have in your Top Shot account. And they load it in, and when you sign in to create your entry into the daily contest or a head-to-head matchup, you will see the moments that you have to select from based off of the day's games. Moment Ranks has done a really good job of taking in feedback, and they have scaled back some of the advantages that other users that had rare and legendary moments had. So ultimately, you really can do pretty well with a lineup of common moments. I'll show you real quickly. We look at the daily contest, and you look at the previous contests just from yesterday. Top 3 lineups, only one rare moment was used. It's that red one that's circled here. All the other top lineups here used common moments. So you don't need to necessarily be a millionaire with $1 million moments to be able to win here. So all this sounds like a little bit complicated. I'm perfectly aware, but I'm going to kind of walk you through how to set your lineup and give you some tips maybe for tonight's games too. So scoring boosts are pretty common because layups, dunks, and jump shots all fall under that category. So it depends on the player's moment. So you look on your Top Shot account, if you have a James Harden jump shot, or if you have a Kyrie Irving layup, those are going to count for the player's point total. And that would potentially give that player a boost if that player surpassed their 10-day average of scoring. Assists and handles moments both qualify for assist boosts. Three-pointers are separate from the simple scoring boost. And then obviously blocks are their own boost as well. Tonight's particular slate is packed with superstars. Obviously, you got Harden, you've got Irving, you got Durant, you got LeBron, you got Anthony Davis, you got Luka. I mean, it's packed, all right? But you can only use 5 moments within your lineup. Show you real quickly as I kind of go into mine. You'll see that it automatically loads your moments, like I said. So it doesn't really start to kind of go into detail about which particular moment. It does say if it's a common moment or a rare moment. So if I scroll to the bottom, I do have a Jeff Green rare moment, but Jeff Green, not the greatest player. Am I really going to play him for a boost here? Doubt it, right? So I have a Harden, I have a Luka, I have a Kyrie. I actually have no LeBron and I have no Anthony Davis. So I need to kind of pick and choose what I might want to play. And right next to the player name, you have their average base score. So that tells you right away, and it's in order, which players are the highest scoring players overall. And then next to that, it tells you which play as well. So right off the bat, I could just put my best 5 forward if I wanted to. I could put Harden, Luka, Kyrie, Tatum, and George if I wanted to. But you got to think about matchups as well, just like in DFS. Do you think Devin Booker's going to go off tonight? Do you think Chris Paul is going to go off? And totally depends ultimately on the play as well, because you want to strategically pick, what your boosts are. I have a little bit of a spreadsheet here too to show the moments that I have where I analyze basically the season average for each category. So this is Harden's point total. It's Harden's assist total. That's Kemba Walker's assist total. That's Chris Paul's assist total. And it compares it to their last 10 game average. Because remember, in order for the boost to be activated, the player has to beat that average from the last 10. Okay? So my analysis here, pretty simple, honestly. It shows the differential between the season average and the last 10. So Harden is clearly averaging more points overall in the season, and we know that he can pop in terms of scoring. So he's got a positive differential of 3.31, and that particular moment, the layup, costs $11. Paul George, his season average in terms of points was 23.1, and his last 10 has been 21, so he's got a positive differential of 2.1. That moment only costs $3. So I'm putting that on there in order for people to see that, look at these moments. These are not expensive moments. These are all commons. Every single one of them under $50. Now, I also have some of the other players that are playing that I don't have on here to kind of consider, all right, do I want to go out and buy them in order to see if I can get their boosts? So like Durant dunk is $14. Do I really want him just for his scoring potential? LeBron block is $25. Do I anticipate that LeBron is going to get a few blocks? The reason I don't have the season average and last 10 on here is because I don't have those moments. So off the top of my head, I would have to go to the season average, and I would probably have to figure it out on my own, and I've not been able to do that yet. I only figured it out based off of what I do have right now. So as you can see, you want to kind of pick your spots. My lineup tonight is probably going to be a little bit of a mixture of some of these, because you don't necessarily just want to go for the boost. You want the best overall player still too. So I have to weigh the possibilities of, all right, Kyrie, yeah, his differential is not the highest one, but I want to factor in his ability to potentially get assists, rebounds, and score points in other ways as well in terms of the DFS scoring on moment ranks. Overall, like, you can definitely go on the marketplace and you could buy better moments if you want to. Like, there's a James Harden block, a Series 1 block that's about $200. But do you really think that James Harden is going to get a ton of blocks tonight? That's, again, that is up to you to kind of figure out how you want to deal with that. Personally, I'm not a big believer in James Harden's blocking ability. Robert Williams, his nickname is Time Lord. I'm sure many of you guys do know that already. He's $11. He only has one moment on the marketplace, and it's a dunk. He got 9 blocks last game. So that was 18 points, but you're not getting boosted for the blocks. You're only getting boosted for his scoring. He's not the biggest scorer on the Celtics. And if he continues to come off the bench, probably not going to want to play him, right? So consider some of this information here. I'm not going to show you guys what my lineup is ultimately going to be. But by all means, you guys can take a look at this and see my very, very simple analysis. I mean, I could go into more, but you guys know that base average too is important. So that is already set up on moment ranks for you. That's loaded in there. You can definitely make your decisions based off of that as well. So good luck. I hope if some of you guys do decide to play tonight, you play some, not just the daily contest, but play some head-to-heads as well. If you click head-to-head, you'll see the teams are hidden, so you don't see the manager or anything, so you can't like scout who's got common moments or whatever. It's all just like, all right, you're playing a public game, you pick, and just have some fun. Have some fun. The points that you earn from the head-to-head matchups are also available to get some prizes too. So for this particular head-to-head matchup, I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to set my lineup here. I'm going to use my top 5. That's what I'm going to do for just this head-to-head. And I'll let you guys know how it turns out. But this is definitely a game that you can play on a budget. All of these moments, Harden, 11. Paul George, $3. Harden assist, $6. Porzingis dunk, $3. I mean, for most of these, you're looking at under $15, a large majority of them. So definitely do it on a budget. Hopefully you have some of these moments already. If not, hunt on the marketplace. Get involved, get playing, and maybe a player like Peyton Pritchard blows up and you have him in your lineup. Have some fun, guys. This the end of episode 2 of Dubie's Deals. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to FSI. Help a brother out. J-Dub out.